Listen very closely. Do you ever feel like that no matter how hard you try, you just can't get ahead? Even though you're putting in the hour, doing all of the heavy lifting, it still feels like it's not enough. The recognition seems to go to someone else. And you're stuck in the same place while others are moving forward. Does this feel common to you? If this does, in this video I'll explain 5 easy steps to build better connections, stay away from office dramas, and make sure that your hard work gets the value it deserves. So, if you're ready to make sure your work gets the value and the recognition it deserves, please stick around for this video. This is the only video you need to make sure you're being valued and not just another slave while you're putting in all of the blood, sweat and tears. So let's get very quick into point number 1. So point number 1, build better connections at work. Why do you want to have better connections with someone that's at your level? Of course, it gives a better time, but if you want to go forward, it's not going to help you. I'll explain to you why. You can have the better connections at people that are the same level as you, but if you want to go forward, someone above you needs to promote you. So if you have someone here, it's never going to happen. So what you need to do is get good connections with key people that are like people that are way above you. So if you're just at an entry level job and want to get a position higher, get better with the assistant, the manager, the CEO even, if that is where you want to go. That is the key part that you need to follow. Then you're doing it strategically. But how do you build better connections? To give you a quick summary, people love talking about themselves. So go like, if it is Samantha, is CEO and you want to get a position higher, you're like, hi Samantha, you look really good. Mind if I'm asking, why are you so dressed nicely? You may say, oh, it's because of work, or no, I have an important meeting to do. Oh. Not to be any suspicious of anything, but what is the meeting about? Yeah, the meeting is about new business structure and everything. All right. How did you come up with that? Yeah, it's just with my husband and everything. If they get into the personal touches, you've won. Because then you can ask forward. Oh, you're your husband. How long have you been married to him? I've been married for 5 years. All right. Any children? Yes. Yeah, we have 2 children. They're both in school. Oh, how old are they? How are they doing at school? Yeah, they're doing great. And now you've already built a better relationship than with someone over the course of a whole year. That's how you can do it very easy. But let's say you're at a team meeting and you're at a Zoom meeting or you're at a physical meeting. It does not matter. But if you just give a small compliment, do not be that overly, I don't even how to say it, but do not be, oh sir, you look really nice. Did I ever tell you that? Not just that sort of sticky person that just wants to get the attention. But if you just say, first of all, I must say your PowerPoint looks really good. And then you add second thing. It gives them a feeling of recognition for the work they've done. That's what you need to do. You do not need to be overly reactive when it comes to that. Just a very quick thing. That's already good. And over the time, when your relationship grows with them, the first person they will think of, he's doing all the heavy lifting. I have a good bond with him. I choose him. Now we get into point number 2, which is stay away from office dramas. One of the biggest reasons somebody will stay at a low point in ranks is because they're too involved in office dramas. They're spending more time talking than doing the work. And if you want to get higher up, you get more responsibilities. So if then more talking and it does not deliver anything, yeah, you're not qualified for the job either. So what you need to do, avoid direct confrontation. Why? People, especially in today's world, cannot take any criticism anymore. So if you're going like this, your name is Samantha. Samantha, what the hell are you doing? It's not right. You're going up like that? People immediately build a Chinese wall within tenths of a second. Just one wall, like this, and you're done. You cannot do anything about it anymore. And now you've already, within the tenth of a second, destroyed their whole trust, which takes months, years to build. Already destroyed. Hey, Samantha, do you have some time to talk? I saw that you have done a thing, and I was wondering if we can figure out something. You are open for a conversation. It's a mutual conversation. But you're not criticizing her. You're not blasting full of her. It's just normal, calm, and respectfully. And when you're known as that person, it's the best thing you can get. Just remember, walk confident, just chest up, facing forward. Just say, hey, Samantha, can I talk with you about something? And they're mostly going, yeah, what's the problem? Yeah, I saw you've challenged something with my proposal, and I was wondering why you did this. Maybe you can explain your idea, and then we can figure out what works the best. Then you're open for criticism. It feels like they're being recognized. And just all green check marks that flow. And it also makes sure your reputation does not get damaged. That's one of the biggest things. Being a dick of having a reputation or being an absolute asshole. There are two different things. That's what I love about the series Suits. Harvey, he is a dick, but he's not an asshole. Now, as for point number 3, you gain more influence. But how do you do that? Well, it's one easy thing. You need to be seen as the leader. That's the easiest part. If you're seen as a good leader, people will follow you like dogs. Why? Why it is so powerful to be directed to something, especially at the car sale. You don't know where to start. So if a salesperson comes up to you, hi, what's your name? Rick, nice to meet you. Jonathan, nice to meet you. Is there anything I can help you with? I see you're just looking at some cars. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Alright, sir, please follow. People love to do not have to worry, to stress, or think about anything. That they can just follow brainlessly. As if their head is just chopped off and they just follow like this. That's what people love. So what you need to do at a conversation, a team meeting, just take the lead. but with a very important decision in mind. So you're at a team meeting. Imagine 5 people in front of me. And you go like, so today we are at a meeting about the project. Samantha came up with an idea. Samantha, can you show it? Then you go, then maybe Jennifer is talking. I do not like it. Alright, Jennifer, can you say why you do not like it? People feel valued. And when they feel valued, you have them in your pocket. That's what you need to do. And do that cautiously. Just do it subtle. If you're all at the same level of work ranks, do not go be that excessive team leader. Just say, today I thought of starting the conversation because I've heard that Samantha had a good idea. So Samantha, can you share your opinion? It feels like that you need to address something important, but also gives a energy send to then, you're not there to ego, no, you're there to show what everyone has done. Now, as for the fourth point, increases your chances. You may be thinking on what? Of a promotion. Now, what is wrong thing that people do? People think they can do it solo. The startup can be solo. But if you want to grow, you need people. There's one hard thing. You cannot make 100 million in a year solo. There are people that work below you, that do the work, and then you get the money. After they get a small cut. If you want to grow, you need to be the team player. That's one important thing. That is what you need to get a promotion. You cannot do everything on your own. The important part is, be a team player and humble yourself. Do not go in relax mode. Stay ready to focus on, to punch at something. So let's say, there's an upcoming project. You volunteer to take it because you know you can handle it. But the better part is, if you make sure your team comes first, so they're not overloaded. That is what you need to do. So it goes, for example, like this. Jonathan, I have this important project and I don't know who I need to assess it to. You go like, Samantha, I'll take care of it. My people will make sure the project gets done. Then you're building the project and someone goes, Jonathan, I cannot really do it anymore. Alright, I will just take you off, have some days, and then we get back to it, yeah? It shows that your team comes first. And when you show that you're a team player, that your people value more than the project, you're still delivering the results, you're the first seen for a new promotion. That's how easy it can be. And the last thing is all what we want. Get credit for your work. Not someone else's work. Your work. Why do you need to do it? Getting credit for something is not waiting for it, it's strategically addressing it. Credit shows that you have accomplished something, which puts another green check mark on you. That's what the credit is. And for you, it's a validation that you won for the work you've done. But you cannot go like, I've done this project and it got me this and this and it got the company this and this. You're just that asshole, not that dick. No, you're that asshole. So again, we're in a meeting. And it is like, we have done this project and it brought us ABC. It's really benefiting us, so maybe we can build on this further and we can take this. If you're the team leader of that group, and you're showing that the results matter to it, you strategically bring up the point that it's doing good, that you're doing good because you have created this success. It's a very little thing. But then people start to know, you've done this, and he got us this. He is a very good person. Now, to recap everything that I've just said. The 5 points, very quick. Build better connections at work. Why you need to do that? People that feel like they're valued by someone are more likely to choose that person. Stay away from office dramas. Do you want to be that person who spends more time leaving behind? Or do you want to be the person who can enjoy their work, humble themselves, and get somewhere? Gain more influence. It's a key part if you want to get further, because then you need to have the influence, because you get more responsibilities over more people. Increase your chances of promotions. Why is that important? It equals more money, better CV, and just an overall better impression. And the last but not least, get credit for your work. If you do all of these 5 points, you are guaranteed to enjoy work, but also get the fruits that you deserve. So, I have nothing else to add further to this. I hope this brought you something. If it did, give that like, subscribe. This is what I post about from various topics. If someone else can use this too, share it with them. Then I hope to see you in my next video.